Play ball. Three. 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 Ball four. Take your base. Take your base. Ball four. Ball four. Take your base. Three. That hit him. First base. Three. 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 Ball four. Take your base. Take your base. Ball four. Three. Three. Ball four. Take your base. He's safe. He's safe.
Now pitching for the Patriots, number 92.
Ball four. Take your base.
Christian
Take your base. Ball four.
Hernandez. He's running at first base, number 13.
He's out.
Rondo Mayea.
Three.
Now catching, number 63, Jesus Rodriguez. Now pitching for the Patriots, number 97, Brett Hedrick. Now pitching for Portland, number 81, Jacob Webb. Pitch hitting for the Patriots, number 25, Cameron
Ball four. Take your base.
Eden.
Ow. Ow. Ball four. Take your base.
Now pitching for the Patriots,
Ow.
number 20.
Take your base. Ball four.
He's
safe. He's out.
Now pitching for Portland, number 99, Luis Guerrero.
Play ball. Ball 4, take your base. 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. Ball 4, take your base. He's safe. 3. First base. 3.
Now pitching for the Rail Riders, number
Take your base,
65,
ball 4.
Colton Brewer.
Ball 4, take your base.
Now pitching for Syracuse, number 55, Ryan Stanek.
And Gelman, thanks for tuning in. Nobody out here in inning number 8. And the batter will be the shortstop, Donovan Walton, 1 for 3. On the ground, right side, Bebas. 1 away.
Got him.
Next to hit, Joey Meneses. First pitch
Ball.
doesn't find the zone.
Ball 1, no strikes. Hey!
One out
ball,
and the
one
base
strike.
is empty. Check swing. Did the bat break the plane? Yes,
ball,
it's a strike.
2 strikes.
Set down on strikes. That's 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. At the plate, Brett Beatty. That one
Ball
missed. 2 outs, base is empty.
Ball inside.
That one
Ball,
misses.
that's inside.
And we see the least exciting of the three true outcomes this time as he draws the walk. So a runner aboard, and now the center fielder, Drew Gilbert, 1 for 2. Just missed. Ripped on the ground to second. There in plenty of time ends the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, and one left on. We head to the bottom of the 8th. Syracuse ahead in this game, 3-1. Bottom of the 8th. Coming up to the dish for Scranton Wilkes-Barre, Jared Wegner. They haven't mustered much offense yet, but they're not that far down. One mistake could put them right in this thing. The 0-1. Foul ball there. O2 rocks and fires. Downstairs.
Down.
Next one just misses. Now 2-2. What a take with 2 strikes. This one in the air to right. That one gets down for a hit. Off to a good start with the leadoff knock. Nice job of 2-strike hitting there. Didn't get overwhelmed. He choked up a bit and punched that one into the outfield for a base hit. The third baseman, the next to hit. So now a pinch hitter, Pablo Reyes. Runner at first, nobody out. Fly ball to left, down the line. And there's one down. That's a well-executed pitch. He got him out in front on the pitch away and earned. So they turn things over to the righty, Huáscar Brazoban. Opposing lineups have been good against him this year as he's giving up more than a hit per inning. Jones, in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Tying run waits at the plate.
Ball.
That one's spoiled, and it's now 2-1. Smoke to first, but caught. Takes it to the bag, but safe. Runners back in time. Didn't get the hit, but that swing tells you how well he's seeing the ball. Great contact, solid line drive. Just didn't work out that time. This one is labeled. Back there. Snags it on the warning track. All set to start the 9th inning in this one. Digging in for the Mets, Rafael Ortega. The left-hander on now, Rob Zastryzny. This game is still pretty tight, so he has to give the bats a chance and keep it close. No mistake pitches. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. Zastryzny, a 6'3 lefty, 205 pounds, and he's a native of Canada.
Hey! I got a ball, 1 strike. That's ball 2.
To the right side. 1 down.
He's out.
Now it's the second baseman, Luke Ritter. He's 0 for 3 so far, grounding out 3 times. That one ripped into right center. It one-hops off the wall, might be trouble. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now. Clearly was planning to swing at the first pitch, aggressive approach. And one thing to notice here, he didn't fly open and overswing. Instead, he stayed back long enough to drive that one the opposite way. That's what made the double possible. Stepping in, Kevin Parada, 2 down. Omar De Los Santos, getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a groundout.
Ball.
Breaking ball through there for a strike. Fly ball out to left field. And that's the end of the inning. 1 runner left on base as the lead remains 3-1. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Reed Garrett. Closing is a very tough job, but he seems to have the organization's trust already. If he shows out at this level, they'll probably give him a shot to do it at a higher level, too. 3, 4, 5 hitters due up for the home squad, and now the DH, TJ Rumfield. Parada settles underneath it, and there's 1 away. Tough way for this AB to end for the batter. He saw that one coming right down the pipe. His eyes got big, and he lost control of his swing mechanics. That pop-up should have been a laser into the gap. Bibas, the next to hit, takes ball 1. 1 down. Base is empty here in the 9th. Now a fly ball to right center. That's out number 2. George Lombardo digs in now. He lets the broken bat pop up to second. Settles under it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. And your final
From historic Fenway Park in Boston, Massachusetts, the show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the New York Yankees squaring off against their hated rivals, the Boston Red Sox. Man, Singy, he was on a whole different level in his last game. What an effort.
Yeah, Boogie had that look in his eye from the jump. Really had the hitters guessing all day. So much confidence on the mound, and the stats back it up.
First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now and towing the slab, Garrett Crochet. What do you got on him, Chris?
Yeah, he's definitely had a struggle so far this year, as evidenced by that inflated whip, but he's going to have to find a way to limit the base runners, put his team in a position to win a ball game. So we know he's prepared. We know this guy's a competitor, and we'll watch how he works in this one.
Aaron Judge, the leadoff batter as he swings through it for strike one. A little bit low.
Ball one.
Judge rips that one. Way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Here's a look at Aaron Boone's lineup for the Yankees. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
One out, base is empty. And now 1 and 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone, because that's where you can get hurt.
On the ground, right side. Steps on first for the out.
Batting third, first baseman Paul Goldschmidt.
2 down, base is empty. Paul Goldschmidt now. Goldie getting to start at first. Over 1,000 runs batted in his career. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Rips that one center field. Rafaela makes the catch, inning over. 1-2-3 go the Yankees. Now the Red Sox will get their shot. No score. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here in Boston, and pitching in this game, Luis Gil. Chris, his strikeout rate this year among the best all time.
He's truly one of the elite strikeout pitchers in the league. I mean, strikeouts per 9 off the chart. So the opposing team, they know they have their work cut out for them anytime they're facing this guy or a guy like this that's going to get the swings and misses. Pretty much in a class of his own when it comes to that category.
And stepping in for Boston, David Hamilton. And the 0-1. And a foul ball. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. On the ground. Whips it to first. 1 up, 1 down. Masataka Yoshida up next for the Red Sox. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. That's down and in. A slider missed.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
him out looking. Two outs, base is empty. And next for the Red Sox, Rafael Devers. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Two outs, base is empty. That catches the corner.
1-1.
Swings through that one for strike two.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
That's out to center field. And it gets down for a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. Now batting Tristan Casas. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Devers, the runner at first with 2 gone. A changeup missing. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And that just misses.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Everything came together for him. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Late swing, fouled off. First inning going a bit long. 23 pitches to this point. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
2 strikes.
Line drive, base hit. Devers headed home. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and it's 1-0.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
First and second, 2 outs. And now the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got 1 run in. You got to try to get another one or maybe 2.
1-1.
Great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Laboring here, about to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Comes a 2-2. Cut on and lifted in the air. Bellinger. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's an early 1-0 lead. Back after this on the show. And we're back. Here's the third baseman, Manny Machado. Crochet back to work. And Manny gets a piece. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Foul ball left side, he'll see another. That one
That's a
misses. Now 1-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Line drive, base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Oh, 1 down. And foul ball. Foul ball still 0-2. And he chases that one. 1 out in second.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible. Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Oh, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him in the scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs 1 more out.
Wong puts it away, and that'll do it. Back now at Fenway, bottom half of inning number 2, and now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Connor Wong. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Carl Dixon working the plate in this one.
You know, we often hear and talk about umpires being a pitcher's umpire, but Boog Dixon maybe a little bit more hitter friendly than most. He's kind of tight on the corners, so we'll see if that comes into play at all in this one.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Line to left. Grisham is there, makes the catch. Out number 2. 2 down, base is empty. Roman Anthony up next for the Red Sox. That's in there. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And the righty deals. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Grisham brings it in, and that's the inning. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0.
I don't wear no cape or apron, so I ain't saving you or cleaning house. Do you think that's just a statement? Then you ludicrous like it's word of mouth.
Back here at the ballpark, coming off a tough series offensively, and a look at those numbers.
first, never go dry. It's go time, finish strong before it's no time. Till the day I die, I'ma get mine. Till the day I die.
In for a strike. Went with the sweeper. Fastball for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
That's to third. Devers. The throw to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third. And here's Alex Jackson.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Foul ball there. And that one hammered out towards left field. That one back there, and it is gone way over the monster. And we're all square. It's 1-1.
That's a game changer right there. A big time swing, and we're all tied up. Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely. And he gets to jog around the bases. Good for him.
Here comes Aaron Judge. Base knock center field. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Waste no time there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
One down. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. He's 0 for 1. First pitch misses.
1-0.
Lined into right. Abreu pulls it down and he makes the catch. That's out number 2. Here is Goldschmidt. 0 for 1 so far. There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
This one popped up right side. Casas should have this one. Drops into the glove, and that is that. Solo homer ties it for the Yankees. All even at 1 apiece. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
You know, these Red Sox doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Masataka Yoshida up next for the Red Sox. Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
On the ground right side. Chisholm. Throws to first. And that quickly 2 away. Devers now 1 for 1 with a single so far. There's a strike.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
Tied up here in the early going. And down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2. All set for the start of the inning. Now the third baseman, Manny Machado. That's a strike. And it's 0-1. And there's a rocket into the outfield. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double.
Well, this tends to happen more often in this park than others, and that short fence is just so inviting for hitters. You see a lot of balls bounce over for an automatic double when no one can run it down.
Go ahead run on base. Giancarlo Stanton stepping in now for the Yankees. And that one hammered. And it's off the foul pole for a home run. He'll circle the bases. It's 3-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Called strike, a sinker at the bottom of the zone. Chisholm, a former All-Star, 27 years old, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. Swings and misses. That K is his third of the game.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Grisham in the box with one away as he takes ball one. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Abreu going back on this one. Gone! He hammers one out to right. Home run number 20 on the year, and they add a run. It's 4-1. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Base is empty, one away. And next for New York, Anthony Volpe. And it's fouled away.
So, Boog, you went to college in this town. What was it like for you being a college student and having the opportunity to bounce over here to Fenway Park and see some games?
Yeah, in fact, 1990, a couple of college classmates and I, we were in college. We bought standing room tickets, and then the next night got a chance to see the Red Sox clinch the East against the White Sox in that sliding catch in the corner by Tom Verdansky. The Red Sox would end up losing to the Oakland A's in the playoffs, but that's one of the things that I'll think about in terms of memories from going to college and going to Fenway. Jackson now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Hit on the ground to short. Whips it to Casas, and the inning is over. But two round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 4-1. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. And a strike in there. Anything in particular stand out to you as far as moments at Fenway Park?
Wow, you know, it's unfortunate because I remember as an Oakland A's player, we were up in the series against the Red Sox 2-0. All we needed to do was close out a Saturday night ball game. We went extra innings. The Red Sox won that ball game. And then Sunday, they pushed the series by winning Game 4 back to Oakland for Game 5. And unfortunately, they won Game 5 as well.
And that one sliced foul. Right through there, got him. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Yankees up by 3. Out to center. Bellinger hauls it in to end the inning. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Josh Winkowski.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Aaron Judge at the plate. 1 for 2. There's the strike.
0-1.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that will drop foul. Way inside, gets out of the way. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swings through it for the K. Slider got him for strike 3. Here's Cody Bellinger. That one not close. And that's ball 1. Boston's bullpen with some activity. Greg Weisser, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Bernardino warming up as well. Swinging a ground ball. It's in and out of his glove. But he wins the foot race to first. Good job of knowing how much time he had there. And Paul Goldschmidt will come up to hit. That one is absolutely belted. Makes the catch, gliding onto the warning track. Go the Yankees as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the speedy catcher, Connor Wong. Heel back to work. And there's a strike.
Hoog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
That misses the zone, and 1-1.
You know, these Red Sox just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
The 1-2 stays alive. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Well, he hadn't seen that changeup the entire at bat until that put-away pitch, and it's pretty tough to deal with as a hitter. You're up there battling, trying to read and react with 2 strikes, and then all of a sudden a pitch comes out of nowhere, and it's a good changeup. It's just almost impossible to hit it when you haven't seen it.
So stepping in for Boston, Cedar Rafaela. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1's the count.
Popped up. Jackson hauls it in for the out. 2 down. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
That misses, and the count even 1-1.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. 1, 2, 3 go the Red Sox, and they trail it 4-1. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6, and stepping in for the Yankees, Manny Machado. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That's back. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
That ball exploded off his bat and off the warning track as well as it bounced over the fence. And it sounded really good, too. He just put together a really nice swing and just missed a home run.
And here is Giancarlo Stanton. He had a big swing back in the 4th, a 2-run homer, and that helped them get the lead.
And what a swing it was, Boog. Poetry in motion. And those are the type that you hardly feel when you connect with the baseball. Just so smooth, a great feeling off the bat.
Ripped, but it curls foul. Machado stands at second with no outs. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Throw, picked it first, got him. So now the injury forcing a substitution at second base. On to pinch run, Oswaldo Cabrera. So digging in, Jazz Chisholm Jr. 0 for 2 in this one.
He's safe.
Throw to second, safe. And there's a foul ball. Bounce to the right. Bregman throws to first in time. Now the left fielder, Trent Grisham. He's already homered here in this one. Late swing, foul to the left. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. 2 outs and a runner at third. And we're the top half of the 6th. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. In comes the runner from third, and it's an RBI single. It's 5-1.
Comes through with the RBI. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Runner at first with 2 away. Anthony Volpe, the next to hit. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Squeezes it, and that is that. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 5-1 ball game. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. And a pitch. 0-1.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Base hit center field. And they have their first hit since the first inning. Masataka Yoshida up next for the Red Sox.
Masataka Yoshida.
Flying drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. And they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback. First and second, no outs. Now it's Devers at the plate. Aaron Boone. New pitcher for the Yankees, Ian Hamilton.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Tap foul at the plate. Next offering is fouled back. Foul ball, still 0-2. First and second, no outs here in the bottom of the sixth. Good job to fight that one off. And Raffy falls victim to the K.
So far, just one of those days for this lineup. You get a couple of runners on, and you're looking at having a big inning, and that strikeout right there just pours water on the fire. You look for the next hitter to step up and try to do something, pick up his teammate and his glove.
On the ground, a short, could be two. Over to Jazz, there's one. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. We're through 6 full. It's the Yankees 5 and the Red Sox 1. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Greg Weissert.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Jackson in the box here lets that one go for a ball. That's ball off the mark, and that's ball 2.
2-0. Ball, that's out.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. That one misses. That's 5 straight. And Judge spoils that one. Judge waits. Misses the sweeper.
Well, pretty clear to me. He's trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Next offering way off the plate. On the ground, right side. Nice stop. Throws from the seat of his pants. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Awesome job of getting to that baseball. Really good dive there. Doesn't have time to get up to his feet, so he throws from the seat of his pants, and he throws on the money.
And here comes Bellinger. 0 for 3 in this one. Right side. Slings to second. Double play. What a quick killing to end the bottom of the 7th at the plate. Alex Bregman.
I like it when you shake it like that. Bounce it up and down like that. Drop it to the ground like that.
And first offering is fouled off. Hamilton ready to fire now.
Hey! 0-2 is the count.
Ground ball, Goldie. He steps on the bag, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Now it's the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. Here comes the manager out of the dugout. New pitcher on now, Scott Efros.
Well, good luck against this guy. He's been extremely tough to hit this year. His numbers are excellent.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Base is empty, one away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. To the right side. Over to Goldie. And a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Connor Wong will hit next. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And that keeps the inning going. Ceddanne Rafaela now at the plate. And that one fouled off. 2 outs. And a foul ball. Struck him out swinging. Slider got him for strike 3. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. Weissert back to work. Swing and a pop-up. Bregman getting an angle on it. Makes the grab. 1 up, 1 down. And now, Oswaldo Cabrera batting for the first time here in the 8th inning after coming into the game as a pinch runner. That one fouled off. Right through there for a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And look out as that one ran in and got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Here's Stanton now. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. That one ripped. Out of here. A home run off the foul pole. And they boost their lead. It's 7-1. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Off the bat, it looked like it had plenty of distance, but there was just no telling if it was going to stay fair. I mean, he really hooked that thing down the right field line, but good thing that big pole was there to let us know. Could have very easily just been a long strike if he hit it out front any more than he did.
Swung on, belted. Back there. Gone, and to the deepest part of the park. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His 2nd home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 8-1. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Greg Weisser departs, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. Brennan Bernardino gets the call from the pen.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
And now Anthony Volpe. And that misses. And it's 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
2 gone, base is empty, but 3 runs across, and we're in the top of the 8th. Next one misses. Now 2-0.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Popped up. Bregman settles under it. Corrals it. And that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. Still a lopsided affair at 8-1 now. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back in Boston, and now the DH, Roman Anthony. First pitch, and he just misses. And he grounds one to the right side. Jazz tosses to first. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th. And now the shortstop, David Hamilton. 1 for 3. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Scott Efros gives way. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Tyler Matzik into the game.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. There's a strike, 95 of that one. And down on strikes he goes, and there's 2 down. Masataka Yoshida up next for the Red Sox. That finds the mark on the inside corner. And that one is in for a strike at 95. 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Down in order go the Red Sox. It's still an 8-1 ball game. All set to start the 9th in this one. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Alex Jackson. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Lucas Giolito preparing to come on if needed. Buehler getting cranked up as well. On a line out towards center. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And there's one away. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Up the middle. Bregman to first. 2 up, 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. And now Cody Bellinger. That misses off the outside edge. Foul ball. The 1-1. And a ground ball to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And we're back here at Fenway Park, and here is Devers. Now into the game, Oswald Peraza. He's the new third baseman.
Number 91.
And that's in for a strike.
0-1.
That one lifted to left. Reaching for it, makes the catch. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Tristan Casas. And first offering is fouled off. The left-hander Tyler Matzik deals. That one catches the zone. That is strike 2.
0-2.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Now only one out remaining. Now it's Alex Bregman. He's been a great free agent sign. Fought off foul. Next offering is down low. And it's a ball and a strike.
That's ball 2. 2-1.
Hard ground ball, base knock. Around first and hustling for second. And he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Bregman stands at second with 2 gone. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark, and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
And this one finishes with a final of 8-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Let's play ball. Ball 4, take your base. 3. Take your base, ball 4. 3. Ball 4, take your base. Ball 4, take your base. Take your base, ball 4. Ball 4, take your base. 3. Ball 4, take your base. 3.
Now pitching, number 29. Now pitching, Jacob Webb.
3. Take your base, ball 4. 3. Ball 4, take your base.
Now pitching, number 40.
He's safe. 3. Ball 4, take your base.
Now pitching, Britt Hendrick.
Take your base, ball 4.
Now pitching, number 19.
Play ball. 3. Ball 4, take your base. 3. He's safe. 3. 3. Ball 4, take your base.
Now pitching, Drew Smith.
You're out. He's safe. 3.
Now pitching, Jake Cousins.
Take your base, ball 4. He's safe. 3.
Now pitching, Tyler Suber.
Three.
Now pitching, David Robertson.